السلام عليكم. بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على جميع الأنبياء وكل من تبعهم بإحسان وعمل صالحا إلى يوم الدين. In this session, we talk about the verses. How to know that verse talk about prayer. How to know that verse means prayer. We take some verses as examples. We take the verse that said أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم في بيوت أذن الله أن ترفع ويذكر فيها اسمه يسبح له فيها بالغدو والآصال. نور استوتر. In houses which God has permitted to be raised, and His name is celebrated therein. He is glorified therein, morning and evening. And Noah 36. We see here in this verse that we have celebration, the act to celebrate, the verb to celebrate, and we have the houses, celebration in houses, in the mosques. When we have something like this, we know that this verse talk about prayer. And Allah gives us clarification to this part of this verse in the next of this part, when He said He is glorified therein, morning and evening. And we know that in this time, morning and evening, we have the pride at these times. We have talked about this in last sessions. In this time, we have prayer, the obligatory prayers. And this part of this verse gives us clarification at this part of this verse. And the result, these verses, or this verse, speak about the prayer, talk about prayer. And it means that this verse talk about prayer. We take another example, another verse that said أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تتجافى جنوبهم عن المضاجع يدعون ربهم خوفا وطمعا. السجدة 16. Their sides shun their beds. They supplicate their Lord in fear and aspiration. Sajda 16. What we have in this verse? Their sides shun their beds. That means The believers at this time get up from their sleep. They rise from their sleep. Why? To pray. They supplicate their Lord in this time. They supplicate their Lord in this time. That means they talk about the prayer. We have supplication related to time, to this time, at the night. And when we get up from their sleep, what they do? They pray. We have the clarification in other verses, like this verse, and other verses. When we have the verb or the act at the time related with to time, like the night, and this verb has relation to Allah or our Lord. That means this act is praying. That means this verse talk about the prayer. We have in this verse to supplicate. The supplication related by the time, related to the night, the time to the night. That means this verse talk about prayer. We take another example, another verse that said, that Allah said, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كانوا قليلا من الليل ما يهجعون وبالأسحار هم يستغفرون. الذاريات 17-18. They used to sleep a little at night. 17. And in the hours before dawn, they would ask forgiveness. 18. Dhariyat 17-18. What we have in this verse? They used to sleep a little at night. What they do? If they sleep a little at night, what they do? We have in other verse, we give that this verse gives us clarification that at this time they get up from sleep to pray, like this verse here. They used to sleep little at night. Their sides shame their beds. They supplicate their Lord at this time. That means they pray at this time here and at this time here. They used to sleep little. They got up from their sleep. They rise from their sleep. Why? To pray. At night. At night. This is at the night. And we know that we have prayer at the night. We have talking about this in last sessions. And in the hours before dawn, they would ask forgiveness. This verse gives us clarification at this verse. That means they get up from sleep to pray at these times, in the hours before dawn. Exactly in the hours before dawn, they pray at this time. They get up from sleep at this time, hours before dawn. Why? To pray. They supplicate their Lord in this time. That means at these times they pray. That means this verse means the prayer. Like this, and like this. All of this verse means prayer. In general, when we have the act like or the verb, like to remember a Lord, or to exalt Allah, to glorify Allah. When we have some acts like this, or some verb like this, related to time, that means this sentence, this verse means the prayer. This verse talk about the prayer. Salam alaikum.